Because, my friends, look at the hypocrisy. In the union capital, opposition politicians say the government is dictatorial for blocking the farmers from reaching Delhi to protest. But today, viewers, look at your screens. Mamta's government in Bengal is blocking Indian citizens of any stripe for visiting Sandeshkhali to stand with the survivors of an alleged rape rampage. In the middle are the women, viewers, the survivors, who are standing their ground as they are being intimidated, we are told, reliably by various central agencies. To the left of your screens, viewers, in that middle column, you have the panel which was going to go there, the SC/ST panel that was going to go there. But viewers, even that was set upon. To the right of your screens, extreme right, the BJP team was stalled. A few years ago, viewers, the TMC's fleet-footed leaders landed up in Uttar Pradesh as they wanted to travel to Hathras to stand with a Dalit woman who had been violated. Nothing wrong with that. But when they were blocked, they said that Yogi was cutting off the village so that the evidence could be tampered with and her upper caste alleged molesters could be shielded from the law. Viewers, last year when women wrestlers protested alleging that they had been sexually exploited by the Federation chief, who's a prominent BJP MP, the opposition led by Mamta Banerjee said Modi should resign. Today, viewers, when the shoe is on her foot, Mamta Banerjee has not only character assassinated the survivors of the dastardly crime allegedly committed upon them by some of her own party leaders, but she has also prevented members of the BJP and now even leaders of her own ally, the Congress party. Now, viewers, if we were to repeat Mamta Banerjee's accusations against the BJP back to her, chapter and verse, then we would be entitled to ask her the same questions. Is she covering up allegations against members of her party in Sandeshkhali by not allowing independent observers and rights activists to enter the district? Is she a dictator militating against the right to protest? Should she step down? Interestingly, one of her own allies is now asking those same very questions, viewers. The Congress party's Bengal boss and member of Parliament Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, you can see him in the yellow shirt on your screens, viewers, has called Mamta, quote, the queen of cruelty, unquote. Viewers, listen to him.
বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী যা সুকৌশলের প্রচার করতে চাইছেন, কালকে তার বিধানসভার, কালকে না পরশুদিন যে বিধানসভার বক্তৃতা দিচ্ছেন তাতে তার এই বক্তব্য স্পষ্ট হয়ে আসছে। তিনি বলছেন বিধানসভায় যে মহিলা পুলিশদের উপরে ধাক্কাধাক্কি করে অন্যায় করা হচ্ছে, তারা মহিলা, তাদের উপরে ধাক্কাধাক্কি করা ঠিক নয়। তারা যদি মহিলা হয় তাহলে সন্দেশকারী সে সমস্ত মা বোনেরা তারা মহিলা নয়, যাদেরকে রাতের অন্ধকারে ভয় দেখিয়ে স্বামীকে পিটিয়ে ছেলেকে মেরে যাদেরকে রাত্রেবেলায় ভোগ করার জন্য নিয়ে আসা হতো পার্টি অফিসে, তারা কি বাংলার মহিলা নয়? তাই বাংলার মুখ্যমন্ত্রী এই মুহূর্তে আপনার জন্য একটাই উপাধি আমার তরফ থেকে, ইউ আর এ বেঙ্গলি কুইন অফ ক্রুয়েলটি।
Bengali queen of cruelty, viewers. The Congress, of course, has been prompted to make this allegation, to draw that analogy against its own alliance partner, because Mamta Banerjee has also blocked the Congress delegation, as I told you, from visiting Sandeshkhali. And that was being led by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. Now, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is not an ordinary politician in that sense, viewers. He has been the only voice standing up to Mamta Banerjee from within the Congress ranks. And he does so because he's on the ground there. And now finally, viewers, even the Congress party has realized his value. Mamta's obduracy is peaking even as the list of horrific crimes being allegedly committed in Sandeshkhali is lengthening. Viewers, the NCPCR, the National Child Panel, has taken cognizance of report of a child thrown away, literally viewers, picked up and thrown away by miscreants in Sandeshkhali. NCPCR notice to the district administration seeking prompt investigation has been issued. This notice claims that the miscreants, accompanied by police, state police viewers, assaulted a woman on the 10th of February. The report also suggests that the miscreants forcibly entered the victim's home and physically assaulted her. The miscreants allegedly snatched the victim's infant daughter and threw her away like she was a bundle of rubbish. These are animals, viewers. These are animals. And today, viewers, they live in an island of exceptionalism created because of state indulgence. The NCPCR has called for the resettlement of victims' family and action against the alleged perpetrators. But don't expect it. Don't expect it, viewers, because even the survivors of that alleged rape rampage are yet to get any justice. Your channel has already brought to you the blood-curdling testimonies of the survivors. I would ordinarily spare you the discomfort of reading them out again. But I won't, viewers. I will read them out again because we remain the last portal for these women to be heard, given that they are now totally without representation. They have no one to amplify their voice, their complaint, their pain, viewers. So I will read them out. This is the first testimony. They used to call us for meetings. Now these are Anganwadi workers, viewers, or workers of self-help groups that have been set up. They used to call us for meetings. Our husbands were not called. Some of us cooked, and a section of the women, including me, were told to stay back. They would pull my sari and touch me inappropriately. I kept quiet because I knew what would happen if I protested. They were called on the pretext of holding policy reviews of their work, viewers, but they were subjected to this indignity. A list, says another one, was kept of those who failed to turn up for meetings. Once I could not attend because of my health and my husband was beaten up at the market. That's what they were talking about, viewers. They had to submit themselves to these beasts because the repercussions would have been intolerable. We used to get summons at 10 p.m. at night to come and attend meetings. They would touch us whenever they like and wherever they like and pull at our saris. I went through that so many times and I'm not alone, says another victim. They were changing our land from agricultural to fisheries. When we said no, we were beaten up and we had to apologize to them. After that, we could never say anything. Another says, my grandson was forced to work for them. They did not pay money, but gave him a gun and a lathi and told him to extort money. I sent him to Delhi, but I'm still afraid to speak up because, viewers, who can they speak up to? The people who were allegedly doing this to them are members of the TMC. If they go and complain to the police, viewers, as you know, usually in the states, unfortunately, and this is a very unfortunate circumstance, and this cuts across most states, viewers, is hypothecated really to the party in power. You can't expect the police to show spine. And even if they did, we have seen videos enough in the past from Bengal where they are set upon and brutalized themselves, viewers. I mean, we even saw the Enforcement Directorate team being thrashed in public glare. Reporters and journalists who intervened were also beaten up. So it's a free-for-all, viewers. The Congress party today is saying that Mamata Banerjee has lost the ability to govern. Let's open this up, viewers. It's quite clear when your own alliance partner is confirming these horror stories, then obviously they're true. Manojit Mondol, the Congress party's own leader, is sitting there in protest. And you are not allowing people to go to Sandeshkhali. Yet you have the gall, as I began by saying, hypocritically to say, oh, the center is dictating. There's a dictator because they don't allow farmers to protest. So by that yardstick, you're also dictatorial. You're also protecting these people and selling the victims down the drain. And your chief minister has already passed a verdict before the probe could be completed. Mr. Mondal, could you respond to these questions, which are legitimate and they're asked by not me, but by your own partner, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, your own partner in the India Alliance. So please respond.
I'm responding to this video of Syria Parveen, BJP's General Secretary of that particular region. She was also one of the alleged victims. She was also narrating the same kind of stories. Now she is under police custody. What she is doing here, please don't look down. Please look at these videos. She is pulling Shukanta Majumdar on the bonnet. This person, Syria Parveen, BJP General Secretary. Look at this video, and I will request you to run these videos as well, to call out the bluff. Right?
Bluff? What bluff? I didn't understand what you were saying. Explain.
Again, you will not understand now. This girl, this woman rather, BJP General Secretary of Sandeshkhali.
Don't call women girls.
Syria.
Don't call women girls. Manojit Mondal. Don't call women girls.
You're lecturing for 10 minutes.
Don't call them girls.
Can I even have 10 seconds, sir? You're lecturing for 10 minutes.
But you first apologize for calling women girls. Apologize for that. Apologize first.
Why should I apologize?
Why should you apologize? Because you've just dismissed
a woman.
A woman.
Girl is also a woman.
As a girl, okay.
Girl is also a woman.
A girl
is also a woman. I do not need to apologize for that.
Viewers,
I understand this much of English.
When you try,
don't digress.
Mr. Mondal, it just betrays your exalted sense of patriarchy when you dismiss women, grown women, as mere girls. If you don't understand this,
I did not say mere.
If you don't understand this,
you are adding the word mere.
Okay.
Right? I did not want the word mere. You should be ashamed.
I think the viewer has heard where you came from and you caught yourself.
You should be ashamed.
But anyhow, please explain what this video is.
No, hang on. You have distorted my word on TV. You should apologize for. I did not say mere girl.
Oh my God.
Did I say mere?
I am saying that you were alluding to women as if they were just mere girls. Do you not understand English?
Did I? No, I did not say.
You didn't understand English, sir.
No,
but you know, I don't blame you, and I don't blame anyone if they don't get English because it's not our first language. But I want to ask you, sir. I want to ask you a question. A simple question.
You have the guts to listen to
I have the guts. So explain. I asked you to illustrate the point.
If you have the guts, you'll not.
I am listening to you.
Every 10 seconds of
I am listening to you. I am listening to you. I am listening to you.
You have to listen to this.
I am listening to you.
Yes,
tell me.
And also watch these videos.
Tell me.
Watch these videos. They run these videos of Syria Parveen.
What is this video? What is this video?
The video, she says also alleged victim.
So what are you trying to say?
What I am trying to say is very clear. There are stories which are planted even by BJP, by CPM. Nonetheless, and listen to this very, very carefully, Mr. Rahul Tipchankar. Nonetheless, if there are genuine victims, a special team of police led by DIG CID, who is a woman, with all police officers, a woman, they are going door to door to register complaint.
Right.
Unfortunately, so far, just 4 complaints have been received, and none of them talk about rape. Now you are having this kind of laugh.
My
Why?
God.
And remember your stories, Mr.
Viewers, listen to this.
Not my God.
1 second, Mr. Mondal. Just listen to this. Listen to this man. He believes. God, don't get emotional. Don't get emotional. You're losing your rag, sir.
I do not think
You're losing your rag.
Chaudhary represent National Congress here. Let the national leader say what Adhir Chaudhary is saying. Then only will respond to the Congress. Because Adhir Chaudhary is a misogynist, a sexist person. I'm charging him on TV, who came from left to save his skin. He was charged of double murder. He was in jail for 9 months. He is now trying to save his skin by pleasing BJP. Earlier he used to please
Rahul, this is not
He was
fair.
in jail for
Rahul,
9 months.
Somebody
what is this? This can't be a monologue by this TMC
You
hooligan.
want me to expect me to sit silently?
Let the national
He
leaders
comes
say
here
what
on
they
television.
I'm
do.
sorry.
Character assassinates
I'm
my
absolutely
leader.
no. One second. I'm absolutely
And this
stunned.
Ram
No,
Navami
one
fact,
second.
this
One
person
second.
has been
Okay,
told
Mr.
he was in
Mondol, you
jail
had
for
your say,
9
but I'm
months
absolutely
because
low is
they
fader.
have
I am absolutely stunned, viewers. I'm absolutely stunned that someone can, in a very, very barefaced way, come out and say tonight that the CID DIG is going to do this. The same CID DIG, viewers, in charge of the Bengal police that is today stopping people from exercising their right to travel from one part of the country to another. We're all free Indians, we can go wherever we want and meet whoever we want. That is how impartial this so-called DIG of police is. Has he come out and said, I apologize to all those people who want to travel to Sandeshkhali to find the truth? No, viewers, he's not. At the center, these same political parties, they want CBI probes, they want court-monitored probes. Remember Gujarat riots, viewers? Dr. Ranganathan will remember. They wanted an SIT to be set up by the Supreme Court because they couldn't trust the Gujarat police. But here, viewers, in Bengal, the police is very trustworthy. That is what Mr. Mondol is trying to tell us. Look how deep the rot is, viewers. It's not just in the mind. It's also infecting the executive there. Anyhow, think about it. Think about it. Let me bring in the Congress. Since the first charge was made by the TMC against the Congress, Kamru Chaudhary is being accused. Kamru Chaudhary's party, okay, Mr. Mondol, calm down. Don't get excited, please. I request you, don't get excited. Kamru Chaudhary, your party is being accused, your party leader is being accused of going after the TMC, of cooking up stories, of being in collusion with the BJP, etc., etc. Please respond to this. Is this true? Is that what you're doing? Saving your bacon in Bengal?
Rahul, first and foremost, Manojit Mandal's statements are all ridiculous against my leader, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. If Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has gone to Sandeshkhali to stand with the people, oppressed people of that place, a scheduled caste reserved constituency, which has been in the limelight because of the arrest of this, not the arrest, because of this absconder, Shahjahan Khan, who is a henchman of Jyotirpriya Malik. He is a food and supplies minister who is behind bar for massive corruption scandals that he has done once he was the minister out there. Now these people, what happens with the other
Why are you
cases that are coming
shouting?
up?
Don't be discourteous. Don't shout. Calm down. Let Mr.
Yeah.
Chaudhary speak. No one else spoke. No one else spoke.
Rahul,
Yes.
the very common nature of Mamata Banerjee, what happened with the Park Street rape story that was also very much viral in the news. What happened with the last year Sandeshkhali rape case, and there are a number of cases wherein the chief minister comes on TV,
Okay.
gives a press bite, he says that these are all Shajano Gotana, means all cooked up stories.
Okay.
But the fact remains, a woman who dismisses all forms of what you call this,
Mr. Mondol, why are you so worried? Are you worried that someone might put you in jail because you have not defended your leader? One second. I'm going to bring in Sanju Verma on this.
Rahul, can I finish my story out
Okay,
there?
one second. These two will keep fighting because Mr. Mondol is determined tonight to not let this debate proceed, viewers. Why? Because they have obviously something to hide. So you will railroad. Anyhow, Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this entire episode in Sandeshkhali?
Good evening, Rahul. I have a few things to say. Primary among them is, first of all, thank you for running this story. But the fact remains, how many Bengal stories will you hide? You hid Bengal post-poll violence, you hid the murderous attack on ED officials, you hid the Ram Navami violence, arrest of doctors who complained of COVID mismanagement, jail for sharing Didi cartoons, slapping of UPA on Bhangra activists, sedition charges on journalists, threats of stopping government ads, political murders, ethnic cleansing. You made Bengal the proverbial and literal Eden Gardens. Will you also hide the systematic sexual assault and torture of scores of women at the hands of TMC leaders? Where are all those New York Times and Washington Post lapdog reporters who accuse Modi of killing democracy at the drop of a hat? Where are they hiding? In which corner of Khan Market, Middle Lane are they covering right now? Are you going to hide the suo motu cognizance of the Calcutta High Court on Sandeshkhali also? The assaults on gunpoint as told to the court, the recommendation by the scheduled caste panel to impose president's rule, the prevention of opposition parties to visit the victims. How many acres of carpet would you need to hide all this? Rahul, the writing was on the wall. Remember election violence? Remember TMC Sheikh Alam, who boasted that 4 Pakistans can be created, 30% Muslims come together. Remember the horrible violence in Havda in response to Nupur Sharma? How long before the slogans equivalent to Raliv, Talib, Ghalib are heard in Kolkata like they were in Kashmir 30 years ago? And now the police is asking the victims to medically prove they were raped. Do they not know there is no statute of limitations in rape cases? Violence in Bengal, Rahul, has been given a free run by the government and the media. The signs go far as back 2018 during the Bengal Panchayat elections. 20,076 seats in the Panchayat polls went uncontested. That's 34% of total seats. Remember 2019 Diamond Harbour violence that led Hindu families to flee? Fast forward to 2022 and the severe indictment of the Bengal government by the High Court should have shamed the TMC and its Albert Spears. But nothing happened, Rahul. The fact that the court noted the police had not registered FIR in 60% of the cases. In para after para, the court blasted the government. But all those blood-curdling affidavits by victims of Bengal violence were ignored by those who claim they speak truth to power. Media was scared, judges were recusing, and those human rights activists and the Roys and the Seetalwads, they wake up only when victims are not Hindu women. The journalists and the activists keep saying, we speak truth to power, we speak truth to power. But in reality, Rahul, they speak truth to Modi, not when those in power are Didi. They dismiss the violence and exodus and retribution as orchestrated by the BJP. But multiple instances of violent attacks and murder were also reported by the Congress and the CPIM. So the BJP was colluding with the communists now. Sitaram Yechuri is a Sanghi. That's why I call them, just 30 seconds, Rahul, that's why I call them children of Goebbels. Because it was Goebbels who said, the first rule of propaganda is to accuse the others of what you're guilty of. They whitewash their own crimes with the help of their media stooges. They whitewash religious fundamentalism and fanaticism if the religion is not Hinduism. They whitewash application of draconian laws when it suits them. They peddle fraudulent reports that claim India is no longer a democracy. Just 10 seconds. Go on then. Hide even Sandeshkhali. But when you sleep tonight, think of those mothers and sisters who gathered the courage to not hide this horror anymore. Not anymore.
Sanju Verma, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, Sanju Verma?
Am I audible?
Yes.
There was some problem with my audio.
Yes, ma'am. We were coming to you, but we lost you. Yes, go ahead, please. We can hear you.
Rahul, I want to make points. Taking off from where, Mr. Ranganathan left. First and foremost, if you look at the history of how women have been treated under the Mamata Banerjee dispensation in the last 9 or 10 odd years, do you remember the infamous Park rape case of 2012? There was a lady called Suzette Jordan. And what was Mamata Banerjee's reaction after Suzette Jordan was gang raped? She said, this is a woman who's used to clubbing, drinking alcohol, going out with multiple boyfriends. So, if people say that she was raped, I would like to say that that is a false allegation. Such women invite such trouble for themselves. This is Mamata Banerjee's shamefully horrifying statement about a gang rape victim. Apparently, women who drink alcohol are loose and hence deserve to be gang raped. Then do you remember the Sandeshkhali gang rape 2 years back? The Sandeshkhali gang rape victim was a student of class 9. And I clearly remember Mamata Banerjee saying in Bangla, "Eta rape chilo, na love affair chilo, na meta pregnant chilo," which means, was this actually a gang rape by a TMC councillor's son? Or was it simply a love affair gone wrong? Or was still the 9-year-old, the 9th standard girl perhaps made these reckless allegations because she was pregnant? This is the shameful level of public discourse by the only woman chief minister in the country. My point number 3, without being verbose. As Mr. Ranganathan said, under section 178(3) of the IPC, there is a suo motu provision whereby the concerned women don't have to prove anything and the law enforcement agencies, the police constabulary, can make a suo motu arrest. What the medical reports say, wo baat ki baat hai. I want to ask Mamata Banerjee, how many of the perpetrators have been arrested? Shahjahan Sheikh continues to be absconding. Shibu Hazra has not been suspended or expelled from the party. He's a TMC Bahubali. Uttam Sardar, another TMC Bahubali, has been suspended, not even expelled or arrested by the Mamata Banerjee dispensation. But you will be surprised to know a horrifying statistic. Do you know, as per NCRB data, I never give out data from my hat. The NCRB data says in 2022 alone, Rahul, I was shocked. 4,45,256 cases of sexual violence against women have been reported from West Bengal alone, and the highest rate of crimes against women at 66.8%. Again, that credit goes to the Mamata Banerjee dispensation. But cutting through all the noise, my only two limited questions. Who is the SP of Sandeshkhali? It is a man called J.B. Thomas. Who is the DGP of West Bengal? It is a man called Rajiv Kumar, who was earlier the police commissioner. He's also one of the persons accused in the ongoing Narada, Sarada and Rose Valley scam, but very close to Mamata Banerjee. And imagine, an ex-police commissioner accused in the Narada Valley scam, accused in the Rose Valley scam, accused in the Sarda Valley scam. He was promoted last December to the DGP of West Bengal.
Okay.
As they say, the apple cannot fall far from the tree.
How do you react?
A DGP who's accused of corruption. How do you expect any nyaya to be done to these horrifying stories where women are being picked up?
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you a counter question. Mr. Mondol.
And then subjected to the
can you hear me?
That have become par for the course.
Mr. Mondol is holding up a video which he purports to say is proof that there are people who have been plotted.
By the police.
Listen, I don't trust anybody. I am saying, no, hang on, just a minute. I don't trust anyone. I'm a journalist. I'm cynical all around, okay? You don't like it? Sorry. He purports that this video symbolizes a person faking allegations. Can you respond to that, ma'am?
Rahul,
I can't hear you. Yes.
Look at, I always say that the best example of whether somebody is saying the hard truth or simply fishing around is look at the track record of the person. When the West Bengal post-poll violence happened in 2021, what did Mamata Banerjee say? Violence hua hi nahi. Kolkata High Court ordered a CBI probe, the Supreme Court upheld it. Then let me tell you, when the Birbhum massacre happened and a TMC ghoul was involved, Mamata Banerjee said Birbhum massacre is BJP conspiracy. The Kolkata High Court said nothing doing, ordered a CBI probe, the Supreme Court upheld it. Panchayat poll violence, just 10 seconds. Panchayat poll violence, the Supreme Court castigated Mamata Banerjee saying the license to hold elections is not a license to conduct large-scale violence, and if you are not able to maintain law and order,
yes,
we
this is
will have
well
to think of
publicized.
alternative means. So Mamata Banerjee has failed as the chief minister and has failed as the de facto home minister.
Let me viewers.
When is she going to resign?
Let me viewers. Okay,
Do
one
you
second.
have an answer, Manojit Mandal?
One second.
Rather than doling out certificates of integrity to the BJP?
1 second. 1 second. Yes, Monojit Mondol.
You have to speak for 30 seconds.
1 second.
This is the level
Mr.
of-
Mondol.
this is
Mr.
the
Mondol,
level
1
of
second.
democracy for you.
I'm coming to you. Just give me 1 second, please. Mr. Mondol, give me 1 second, please. I want to bring you more statistics, viewers, because they speak for themselves. This is again NCRB data. Now, 7 states have conviction rates below 10%. West Bengal fared the worst among states with a 2.5% conviction rate on crimes against women. Guess what the pendency rate of cases is in Bengal, viewers? It tops the chart at 98.1%. So, women who say crimes have been committed against them, viewers, 98.1% of them may be heard, but their cases will go nowhere. That is Bengal's reality. And this, viewers, is from the Deccan Herald, that bastion of journalism that many people on the left swear by. So, this is not me going out and plumbing independently the NCRB data. I am going through Deccan, this particular newspaper, Deccan Herald, that is quoting the NCRB newspaper. So, viewers, let me just read this to you. Data from the NCRB shows a stat state of affairs with 7 states having conviction rates below 10%. West Bengal fared the worst among states with just a 2.5% conviction rate. The report shows that a whopping 21,21,755 cases of crimes against women were filed in 2021, out of which only 23,000 ended in convictions and 60,000 ended in acquittals. The highest number of cases came from Bengal, 3,37,924. And the lowest came from Ladakh. Viewers, this is the state of affairs of the great state of Bengal, run by a woman chief minister. And Mondal here will tell us otherwise. Yes, the Congress is right. She should step down. She should step down if she can't save the integrity, the dignity of women. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan, and I want to bring in Monojit Mondal right after that, who hasn't stopped, by the way, speaking, viewers, from the moment I began asking him a question. And he's laughing at this painful exposition. Painful, disgusting. Yes, doctor.
Yes, very briefly, Rahul, you have given the shocking NCRB data. Sanju has also given that shocking data. I have given you the High Court castigation of the government. There is truth, facts that tell you that law and order has completely broken down. The BJP has lost hundreds, including the CPIM, hundreds of activists and Karyakarta to butchery. I want to ask a very simple question to the BJP spokesperson out there. Should President's rule be applied on Bengal or not?
Yeah, please answer, ma'am.
You know, I have this, that whether Article 356 should be applied or not, or even Article 355, which curtails the powers of an elected state government, I think that is going to be decided on the basis of recommendation by the concerned governor, in this case, C.V. Ananda Bose, to the President, Draupadi Murmu, and I say constitutional procedure needs to be followed. But having said that, let us not give a clean pass to Mamata Banerjee. 10 seconds. Had this happened in Uttar Pradesh, you would be baying for Yogi Adityanath's
Yeah, I started with that. That point has been made. Sanju Verma, that point has been made. Let me bring in the Congress. Yes,
why are people giving a free pass to Mamata Banerjee?
No one is giving.
That is the moot question.
No one is giving. I think the most important development. Yes, one of the most important developments today, viewers, is that the Congress party itself is asking questions. Mr. Chaudhary, if supposing Mr. Ananda Bose, the governor, recommends President's rule, will you support it as the Congress party, the ally partner of? Yes?
No, it's a very critical question that you are asking out here. We need to get into a lot of parameters that are there for a president's rule in Bengal.
Well, sir, 50% of the population is being brutalized, then we have a problem, don't we?
I am not speaking out of turn, sir. Just give me 25 seconds. The basic point out here is that it's not the way that the BJP wants to project the law and order situation in Bengal. That's the one side of the story. Other side of the story is Sandeshkhali, no doubt, if the allegations are proved true, is one of the blackest chapter of Bengal's history.
Blackest chapter, Mr. Mondal, blackest chapter. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Why should there not be a court-monitored SIT set up by the Supreme Court of India? Very quickly.
I don't understand. Why do you need it?
Why do you need it? Okay, I leave it. I need it, viewers. Women of Bengal need it, because there are only 2.8% convictions and there are 98% pendencies. That's why we need it, because clearly the state government doesn't have the wherewithal or perhaps the intent to go ahead and prosecute cases to the end. You've told me, sir. What am I going to listen to? You've said, why do we even need it? We are doing such a fantastic job. Tell that to the women of Sandeshkhali and millions of other women who are watching this.
You have already delivered the verdict. You are the kings and queens of this world. SC Commissioner said that President will. Why do you need investigation? Huh? Why do you need investigation? We impose President's rule. Your commission is saying President's rule. Your participants are saying President's rule.
Rhetorical responses. I asked him a specific question. Should there be a court-monitored SIT probe? And he says, why do we need it? Fair enough. That's his point of view, viewers. I'm not going to contest it. I've just put out some facts. I leave it to you to decide. We'll move on, viewers. We'll move on, because there's a very